Nisuing ba sakantigon changsare Meghalaya News 24 channel onar amchaksoa dalni kuburangde Voice of People Party ni legislature budget session ko sombar salo Shillong atmatuk somayo House o Hindi kusukchi thomani ko daktalani gaman Governor Phagu Chauhan ni kosako namne kijani ko misok nagata khataha Governor ni House o Hindi kusukchi aganani bakkan VPP ni President Nongkrim MLA Ardent Miller basaimo chakatin ba Meghalaya de Hindi kusuko agan gapa dokongja ni khataha Wani Jaman Meghalaya Legislative Speaker Thomas A. Sangma proceeding ko bon khamataha.
As you have seen inside the House, where we vehemently protest, the language being used as the address of the governor, because according to the rule, it has mentioned very clearly that the language to be transacted in the assembly should be in English, and we are not a Hindi-speaking state. So we are not expected, the government of India, to send the Hindi-speaking governors to us because we cannot communicate. It is an insult to us. And let us not forget that the toil and sweat of the people and the leaders of the state for our statehood is due to the imposition on the part of the Assam government, the attempt on the part of the government to impose Assamese as an official language. That was the main reason that made the people and the leaders to fight for the statehood. We've got a state on our own because of that issue. So we cannot allow this kind of imposition from Delhi that we have to listen or speak to Hindi. In Hindi.
See, roles have to be always maintained. We must remember that it is necessary to communicate the inability of the state of Meghalaya, citizens of the state of Meghalaya, who do not speak Hindi, who do not understand Hindi. So it is important to highlight that, and I am happy that it was highlighted once again this year, because we need to be consistent about that. We need to make sure that Government of India knows that the people of the state of Meghalaya do not understand Hindi. In fact, even we were having some difficulty following the language that was spoken, even though the written speech was given to us. So this is important that we consistently inform and highlight to the Government of India that we are a non-Hindi speaking community.
Right. They are for the purpose of your integrating and articulating in your reports. The records are there. It is not the first time. The issue has been raised in this August House, in the earlier House. They are all for the purpose of record available for everyone. The records are available, the optics are available. So how you integrate and articulate this whole issue? The purpose is what? Purpose is to invoke a sense of realization pertaining to the huge diversity that this nation has. So it is not something which has not been spoken about in this August House. So only the fact is that we didn't feel the necessity for repetition, because it's there for the purpose of record and for the purpose of optics.
The session is supposed to do its duty, and we in the Treasury are supposed to do our duty. But if you go to the rules of conduct of business of the State Assembly, Rule 28 is very clear that a member can make a submission in his mother tongue, provided that same copy of the speech is made available to the speaker. That is as per the rule of this House. Ideally speaking though, when you communicate, I would have preferred an address in a language that I can thoroughly understand. But today, to compensate for that, what I did was read the governor's speech in English, and reading is far better because you can internalize all points of the speech better than listening to a language which I can only half understand.
Mother language that does not strengthen our desire or our will to strengthen our own languages. That has to be done in a positive way, and we should ensure that this is done. And this kind of behavior that we saw this time in front of especially the governor, is something that the entire country will see. and and throughout the country, people will watch this, and it's a very embarrassing situation for us, and it's not healthy at all. It doesn't send a good reflection of our members and the way our house is run. So I would urge the members to not engage in such kind of scenes and create this kind of situations. There are many other ways in which we can raise the concerns, and there are many other situations in which we can raise the concerns, and honorable members should do that.
Senior NPP MLA Timothy Shira ko changsathai Deputy Speaker na siyok thaya ha. Uko darang ba jigija sombar salo siyok ka ha, may nawasan saksa mamang nomination ko bon na hacham. Wa hajalgani chichet bulsi ba Deputy Speaker nga ha, Chief Minister Konat sangma ba Shira na namaskani ko na ha. Shira rcha chisku sotsni chet bulsionin Assembly election o susaga pa ba nga. TMC ni MLA Mukul Sangma aro Charles Pingrup ba Shira baksa kumong nang romani ko gisegra atul thaya ha. Wandagi gupan legislature rang ba Shira na namaskani ko nang ha.
994. And in 2008, I won the election for the second time, but with a small margin, 290. Then in 2013, I lost my election. Then in 2018, I won the election with a margin of 1763. And again, 2023, I won the election with a bigger margin because my this permanent opponent, A.C. Marak, did not contest. So with this, greenhorn politicians, it was easy for me to win the election with a margin of 3,465.
Governor Phagu Chauhan ni sombar salo agana ni gitade adok ni gemuk kemang nyam reti thumthom gepong inga wandagi adok sorkari asam baksa damdok biaprang meli grki jagabani bidungo ba agan grke kham khagen ani agana nga ha Assembly budget session ni khangpa salo Chauhan ni agana ni gitade songno ingpa mandirang na thumthomani aronal jokani ko na nangchungmuta manai yan adok ni dal rorowani na dakchakpa nga Uni wiatani gitade sorkari Judicial Commission of Inquiry ko mukroni obosani bidungo sandir ketani ko daki siangapa mandirangi noktangna kakitko rabana kamkachina ba agana nga ha Governor Indian Constitution ni nungo prescribe Hanitrap National Liberation Council baksa tontongija agan grkna ba pakwat mana ha Chauhan ni agana ni gitade adok ni namroro slurorowani na arure makhangna de Assam aro Meghalaya ni ruta somairangna dongingpa sima arini bidungo bai khamgpong e namatna nangyen ani agana nga ha Wasanong aija governor ni agana ni gitade adok niam reti ko rakhiasanong aija Meghalaya police ba case rangko sandir ketani bidungo namdabatna ni sandoninga Meghalaya police drugs padeng parangko rumna ba raken kham khainga aro wandaken hajalgani khogrkani bulsioni drugs rangko rumani dam crore sotsni sa umplaha aro thangkha lak sotto khoba matnaha ani khoborna parakanga ha Dali khoborang de yarangsan khoborang ni gaman nambati wina skin chmode Meghalaya news24.com ni ko phoraina gata manggen sakanti ko niso hanina methela